Jesus Christ, spread. Jesus Christ. I did not expect that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a way to start. What a way to start. Oh my gosh, I forgot about them stupid Twitch sounds. Hold on. I forgot all my Twitch stuff's on that other side. Hold on. I'm gonna have to make some changes. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. Flip. There we go. I'm flipped. I'm dancing, so you better be dancing. You better be dancing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right, just one brief second about the alerts. Edit alerts. I don't want them to go off for channel point redeems. I want to turn those off. I don't mind having them on for like gifted subs and stuff, but I'll turn them off for the channel point redeems. Okay, I think I did that. Okay, welcome. Welcome in, Mr. Left Shark. Hello, I see ya. Hello, Spread, of course. Yeah, it was it was very calm and chill till then. Hi Shay, hello Weasley is our king. Yeah, Spread, be safe if you're driving. I don't want you being silly and reckless, so make sure you're safe. Yeah, I guess first things first that I wanted to talk about, which actually I probably should have pulled up. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. Right. Now, I haven't completed this yet. I haven't finalized things, but I wanted to share this with you guys and just announce about my birthday celebration stream. I'm planning to have this on Friday the 18th of July, I think. Yes, Friday the 18th of July. That is the plan. So I haven't fully finalized everything. Hi, Alika. There are some Twitch drops at the moment, actually. Let me, hold on. Let me get those up as well. Just so you can see what we're claiming for today. Sorry about all this. All the back and forths. Oh gosh. Did I have Discord? I better not have shown that on stream. I hope that didn't come up. I don't think it would have done. I don't think it would have done. I think I'm fine. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Let me find, because there is a graphic for the Twitch drops. Okay. So I'll pull this over. Now it should show, I think. Oh no, it won't because of the Discord, because I got the thingy off. Okay, hold on. Let me just save the image. And then I can replace it. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Okay. Right, first thing, Twitch drops. So these are the drops you can claim today. So after watching 15 minutes, you can get 10 diamonds. After 30 minutes, we're gonna get 20 diamonds. 20,000 bling for 45 minutes. 100 threads of purity for an hour, and 100 for the shining particles. So I do recommend. No, you're all good, Alley Cat. You're all good. I'm modding two chats at the same time. How irresponsible that you live stream when. Excuse me, Spread. No, don't blame me. Don't blame me. But yeah, we want to claim these drops. I need to get them myself, and I know 30 diamonds isn't a lot, but 30 diamonds could help you get an extra pull. So I'm 110% watching my own stream for this. So yeah, there are Twitch drops. They end on July 3rd, but I wanted to get a stream in quick so I could get these. Like I said, every little helps, and I think the new outfits come down tomorrow or tonight. So again, it probably helps to have the additional diamonds and things like that. So that is the drops thing, and this is a rough plan for my birthday bash. So Friday the 18th of July, I've got a couple of, I've tried to think of like things that wouldn't be good to happen to me, like a spoonful of hot sauce. I've also picked that chat can choose my pizza toppings. I'm a bit nervous about that because you guys could pick some at awful, you could pick some at good. There are some spicy sweets redeemed. I want to do a couple of giveaways as well. And I might just do them as like gift cards for the console of your choice, like Steam or Nintendo or whatever it may be, because I think that might be the best thing to do, because I was thinking make it specific to DLV, but if someone doesn't like DLV, then it kind of puts them out. So I thought that would be a good thing. But if you've got any other ideas, this isn't finalized, as I said. If you've got any suggestions, I do have the Tanny birthday chat in Discord, so feel free to leave any suggestions there. But this is the rough plan. Wait. Yes, go focus on your driving spread. Go focus on your drive. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to potentially having pineapples. Oh, someone got Silas. Oh my gosh, I see her. You got Silas in the lucky dip. I'm so jealous. I love Silas. He's one of my faves. Also, hello, KV's Rule. Is it KV's Rule? Let me know if I've said it wrong. Why is your anxiety going up? What do you mean? Well, because it is. Because I worry about you, Spread. Also, good morning, Self-Care Witch. Good morning. Yes, be sensible, Spread. Be sensible. So this is the rough plan. As I said, if you've got any other ideas, feel free to leave it. I thought like picking a future like game to stream, like Date Everything or a horror game, or perhaps do a Fortnite stream or something might be fun. I set up a thing for like a non-confessions, so you can like send a message and then I would just read that message out on stream, and it can be anything, and because it's all anonymous, I wouldn't like know who said it, who sent it and stuff. I thought maybe that could be fun and things like that. A shot of lime juice and things. So this is the rough idea. And of course I have got the individual incentives, and like a sub or a membership or a super chat equals like a face gem, or naming a DLV critter. Then there's like, for 5 gifted, I thought about doing like the sour sweets. Then maybe for like 10 gifted, you get like a special role on Discord or something. So yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, potentially. So as I said, this isn't finalized. As you can see, I did a like name on something. I was wondering about that, because I know last year we had the name on the t-shirt and we had the names on the back or the names on the front. We've done bean boozles, we've done sour sweets and stuff like that, so that's kind of what I was thinking. Also, hello Dreams with Jam, hello Emmy, hi Diana, welcome in. Let me just catch up. Sorry, I was busy reading and then like I didn't even notice anything. Yes, we're playing Nikki today. We're playing Nikki. Also, if any of you do play Nikki, I am live on Twitch as well. And on Twitch you can claim some drops, and we've got drops for diamonds. For so long you get diamonds, you get threads of purity and bling and things like that. Among Us might be fun. Oh, Among Us would be fun actually. I like the idea of that, because Among Us was one of the first games that I played as like a kind of multiplayer game with my now husband, but he wasn't my husband at the time. It kind of joined us together, that game. So Among Us could be a fun thing. We could do that. You should try Repo. Spread, I think Spread said about Repo. Hold on, water balloon with liquid you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mr. Left Shark, I love that. The idea of a water balloon with some liquid in it. Because I don't know if he is, but Spread also might be coming to my house that evening, maybe for my birthday, maybe, I don't know, but then he could get involved in that as well. Also, thank you Weasley as our king for doing the shout outs. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. Lady TTV, thank you so much for following over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yes, no worries, Spread. Go do your work properly. But yeah, this is kind of what I've worked on. Obviously, I'll jazz this up a little. This is just an additional rough rough announcement thing. But yeah, I just thought I would share this with you all so that you kind of knew. But yeah, very, very excited. I'm looking forward to my birthday stream. It's gonna be fun. I have ordered some blind boxes as well, and I thought maybe it could be fun to open them on stream as well if we hit a certain goal. So I think that's the plan anyway. Oh, thank you, lady. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, welcome in. I unfortunately have to get to work. No worries, Dreams of Jam. No worries. I'm very excited for the birthday stuff. It should be fun. It was a lot of fun last year, so I kind of hope it's just as fun again. That's what I'm kind of hoping. It was a real vibe, but I remember I got so distracted last year because I kind of got so into Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think I had so many plans for games that I wanted to do. Like, I think I had a list of like 10 potential games to play, and I think I only played 2. I think I played Goat Sim and Disney Dreamlight Valley, so that shows how well we did. But yeah, today is about Nikki. I am on my second account, so my free-to-play account at the moment, but I just wanted to get caught up on here with all the kind of like latest event stuff and things. I've been logging in and kind of doing a bit of dailies and things like that, but I haven't really kind of done any of the new event story stuff and everything, so that's what we're gonna work on today. Okay, so we need to do the Star Wish fragments. That's 300, 400, so we might as well do this where we transform into an animal since we're here. Okay, that should be it, because yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna head down here. We'll ring our bell. I'm gonna get my dailies done just so I don't forget to do those, and then we'll move on to the story stuff. We will. This update felt even. Do you know what? I agree. It did feel like a lot less content than the usual filler updates, which was, it was interesting. Also, I'm hoping, just because I noticed a bit of a lag there, I am hoping that the game runs well. I have noticed this update that my game's been particularly laggy, but it was fine. I'm not with a stylist, I'm trying to pick up a thing. I have noticed it a bit laggy, but it was fine for the last update, 1.5. I didn't really have any issues, but I know a lot of others did. But this update's been a little bit laggy for me. But yeah, I definitely think the content is a bit smaller. I don't know if there was like a bit of a panic or something. Oh my gosh, why is it still not letting me pick that up? Okay, maybe I'll let the other girl grab it. Oh no, I'll grab this one. Oh no. Okay, well, we did it. I don't even think we have to finish it, but I like to. Okay, there we go. Grab all those. Oh, hi, Wolfie. Oh my gosh, my daily Moonstar thing still isn't fixed. I feel so bad. I haven't played Nikki. Well done on claiming first, Alley Cat. I forgot about that. Mine. Hi, Wolfie. Welcome in. How are you doing? I haven't played Nikki in ages. I log in for like the dailies and like I play through the story and everything, but I don't play like before. I used to play for like hours on end, like literally continuous kind of thing, but I don't tend to do that so much anymore. I mean, it probably hasn't helped that DDV's been having some really good updates lately. I thought the Alice in Wonderland update that we last had was like so good. I honestly was obsessed with that update. It was such a good update. So I think because of like some of the issues that Nikki's had, it's kind of like it's hard to be as motivated around it kind of thing, as much as I do still. Like, I know in my heart that I love this game and I want the best for it, but I definitely think other games have had some really good updates recently that have kept me more invested kind of thing. I stopped playing, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I do understand, to be fair. I just wish... Do you know, it's going to sound really bad. I wish there was a game like this out there. Something that had the same feel. But I just haven't found anything quite like it just yet. But we'll see. Hi, Melissa. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing, lovely? How are you? I'm hoping for like Nikki to turn it around though. I'm hoping it was just like a bit of a blip with that 1.5 and they can get back on track. But yeah, 1.6 has been a bit of a low content update, that's for sure. But hopefully there'll be enough content for me to make the 2-hour stream so I can get all the drops. That's the most important thing. I need to get my drops. Hey Tanny, do you find between your accounts that your stars are in the same spots? Yes, they are pretty much always in the same spots. I find that sometimes there might be slightly different daily tasks to do, but in terms of the star spawns, I find that they're always in the same place. Across both accounts that I play, they'll always be. I don't know if it's because it's like a spawn based on sort of like daily. It's programmed to be in a set spot for everyone. I would think so, but I don't quite know the ins and outs of how it is set up or coded to be. But I do think that is the case. They're meant to be in kind of like the same place. Also, thank you for the lurk, Wolfie. I understand if you got to work on stuff. I daily log in and do any quests, max 30 minutes a day if they're quests, otherwise long enough to do dailies. Yeah, I agree. I think that's another reason why we really need the housing update, because we need something to pull a lot more content into the game kind of thing, and I think housing and decorating could really do that. But I don't want them to rush to get housing and it not be perfected kind of thing. I'd rather them wait and bring something that functions a bit better, because I do sometimes wonder if that was the problem with 1.5, if it was just a bit rushed. And so kind of didn't fall as well as it should have done. I think I've got all my stars now. Oh no, there's one over there. Okay, we'll grab that one. Okay, there we go. I think that was, yeah, my last starlit crystal. Okay, where are we at to here? Okay, we'll acquire that. Yeah, they really need to not mess up the housing update. Thank you for the lurk, Mr. Left Shark, by the way. Yeah, same experience. I was wondering if it was a predetermined thing. I do think it is predetermined. That's what I would guess. What is Infinity Nikki about? I've never played it. Okay, well, in terms of Infinity Nikki, basically it revolves around your character, which is Nikki. Also, thank you, Melissa. Yes, if you haven't liked the YouTube stream, please make sure to do so. I would really appreciate that. Every like does help out massively. But yeah, back to Nikki. Well, it's a little bit different now. Originally, you got pulled through a wardrobe and ended up in Mirrorland, but that's not the case now. But basically, you end up in Mirrorland. It's an open world dress-up game. So there are a lot of elements of open world exploration. If I come into the map here, I can sort of show you. So you start off the game here in the Memorial Mountains and Flora Wish, and then you can explore out to Stoneville, Breezy Meadow, the abandoned district up here, and then eventually you get through to the Wishing Woods, which is here, but I've not got that far on this account. I'm still still kind of early days on this account. I haven't done it all. I have done it all on my main, but just not on this one. And basically you go through, you explore the world, you participate in what is called styling battles, and you basically dress up, and every outfit has kind of like a score and things like that, and your dressing up is how you kind of fight in this world, so to speak, combat against other stylists. There is general combat against monsters and things, but it's very easy. It's not difficult. It's very simple. I mean, I can, hold on, if I come here, I can show you all. I just do whatever I feel like doing in Infinity Nikki. However, I do the Sea of Stars stuff, especially with the fact that I want to complete the Sea of Stars outfit. Speaking of Sea of Stars, that was an outfit I've completed back in Love Nikki Dress Up Queen. And yes, I've played Love Nikki Dress Up Queen, then Shining Nikki, and now Infinity Nikki. I love that you've played them all. That's amazing. That is so good. I love that you've got like history with the game, because this is my first Nikki game. But obviously I am aware of the other ones and stuff like that, but it's so nice having people that have got a bit more experience. Also, Alley Cat, I do agree, I am hoping for a new big area. I have a feeling that's what we'll get when we start venturing to the other worlds, like the Ling Lang Empire and stuff, but I think they're gonna be perhaps big 8 dates, perhaps not until like 2.0 and stuff. We'll probably get like one of those worlds every kind of big major update. So here, let me just show you. I'm gonna kind of show you the extent of the combat, because it's not anything that's like really major. So like, this is pretty much it. You get like these things and they're called S-lings, and you literally just combat them, but it's like they're all pretty much one hits. There are some bigger boss battles, but it's not anything major. It's not anything that is like too difficult and stuff. Yes, Ali is over on Twitch. Yeah, I think because like I've got the drops on Twitch, I think that's where some people are hanging out, which makes sense, which does make sense. I got to evolve Heartlake Ripples the other day. I was upset when 3 weeks ago I actually found out yeah, because that's something you have to do. You have to come up here. Like in one of these sections is where yeah, this one, Starry Thoughts, it's over up here, and I couldn't believe it because I've got it on this account too. I haven't made it. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I haven't like made it, but I've like acquired the sketches and stuff. But yeah, then I realized that I needed the evolution thing, and I was like, oh, okay, time to make progress then. But yeah, I haven't actually got the outfit on my main account. I've been working my way through this. I'm trying to get to, because I think these ones cost 60. So my plan is to wait at this point. Super Shard, thank you so much for following over on Twitch. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna work on this to get the outfit for my other account and have the kind of like the 60 ones be the last thing I get. I think that's my plan anyway. Yeah, so what have I... Oh, I've still got to do my daily wishes. Let's do that. What have I got to do? I've got to get bugs. Bugs and spend 150 vital energy. Okay. Well, I'll just come down here. This is this is the spot where I go. I always go to this spot in Flora Wish because I find it so easy for getting like bugs and flowers. Like if you're doing it for your dailies, I always come here because I just find it so much quicker. Yeah, I've got my thingy equipped. So if I come down here, there's a bee. I think there's another bee over on this side as well. And then over here are a couple of bees too. There we go. So that'll be the bee catching, and then I need to spend 150 of my energy, which is fine because I'm full on that. So I definitely have to spend that. I might do Realm of the Dark. I try and alternate it a bit on this account because I know at some point I'm gonna need all of these, and obviously I still try and get what do you call it, the bubbles for like evolving and stuff like that. I also try and do them. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now because that should be, is that, yeah, that'll be 150 because I was on 350, so that's fine. Okay, there we go. And there's my diamonds done for the day. Okay. Now I think we can do the new event stuff. I'm so far behind on what's happening in Infinity, Nikki. Why is Momo a panda? It's one of the outfits that we got. There was an event recently and there was like panda skins. There was a panda skin for Momo as well as Nikki. So on Momo, on this account, I haven't really got much. I've got like this cloak and the panda cloak, and the panda cloak is so cute. And then for Nikki, there's also the panda outfit. Which I was in this on my last Nikki stream, and it was just so funny because like her hand would constantly clip with her panda head and stuff. It's very cute. It's very cute. It's funny too. Okay. I think I need to head to Stoneville. Oh, I've scared that cat. He's gonna jump off the cliff, but it's fine. Not off the cliff, off the house. Oh my days. Okay, let's come here. Momo Panda is so adorable. So. Yes, we have drops over on Twitch, Emmy. Thank you for coming over to the Twitchy side. No worries, Wolfie, at all. I'm going hard on the Sea of Star Evo as a priority, mainly because I want the styling nose that unlock with them. The styling nose, they're such a good benefit. They are. They really are. They help out massively. I finished crafting everything, so now just spend energy on shine. That's pretty much what I do on my main account, is I pretty much just spend all my energy on bubbles and things like that. That's what I do too. Yeah, not off the I know, I get my words so confused so easily. But it is really funny if you're on top of the house and then like you accidentally scare off one of the cats and then they like jump, just jump off the building. It's so funny. Also, hello Disney Dreamlight fan, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I need to do the quest line for this. Where do I... This one? Yes, that's what I need to track. Okay, so we head to the berry store. I was like, I can't remember how I started this last time. Okay, I'll collect these whilst I'm here. I think I've got a couple of quests actually on my main account that unlocked the other day. I've still got to do as well.
Nikki, from here? bigger. I'm not even as tall as its toes.
It looks like a special playground facility, and it fits with Stoneville's style.
I want to play. Let me jump up and see if this giant Barasant clucks.
Momo is so cute in the panda outfit.
Huh? I haven't even gone up yet. It's clucking already?
Oh gosh, my PC started fanning up. It's like spinning loud.
It sounds like a Barasant, but also like someone's toes being stepped on while having 2 seed pearls squeezed in their throat.
Could it be that this giant Barasant has some hidden device that makes it cluck when you press it?
Very likely. Let's go have a look.
Okay. Okay, this is the funny bit now. We can jump on it. Hold on. Okay. Where do I have to go now? Oh, I have to go over that way. I forgot. Okay. Somewhere here there should be clacking. Hold on. Let me grab those. Have to take the no worries. If you gotta go take the dog for a walk, go take the dog for a walk. See, this is why Infinity Nikki is so good. Like, where else can you dress up as a panda? I say that, I think there isn't a panda onesie in Dreamlight Valley, but there is the red panda one. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need a proper panda onesie in Dreamlight Valley. How do I get calm thoughts in this game? Calm thoughts are the things that you get for like the evolutions, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. Let me just check to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Hold on. Oh no, I don't want to be in here. I want to be in here. I haven't. Oh wait, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, calm thoughts. So calm thoughts, what you have to do is you need to progress with the main storyline, and then you're gonna get into a boss fight with something called Chigda. I don't want to spoil too much, but basically you have to fight Chigda first, and then once you've finished fighting Chigda, you can go into one of the realm challenges is Realm of Breakthrough. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Yes, you have to go into the Realm of Breakthrough, and once a week you can claim it as a reward for doing the boss fight against Chigda. But once you've done the boss fight, you can just kind of quick challenge it, so you don't have to go through the effort of fighting it each week. If you don't want to, you can just press quick challenge and it will just immediately give you the rewards. But yeah, you basically have to finish the main story first, basically. I finished the whole event yesterday. I pulled the Fairy Queen outfit and I'm 10 pulls away from the Fairy Book item. I wonder if it's worth it. I think if it's just for the photo prop, probably not. I mean, it's a cute photo prop. I do have my video which shows it off, so if you wanted to see what it looks like, I have that, because I don't have it on my alt account. My alt account is kind of stockpiling well, not diamonds, but it's certainly stockpiling the revelation crystals. So I'm gonna be good when I eventually do spend on this account. But on my main account I did get everything, so I have got the fairy tale book item. So if you wanted to see what it looks like, I have got a video, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the fairy tale book is the best prop item we've had. I certainly think there are better prop items. I prefer the prop item that we had with the kind of doll outfit from Eerie season. Then there was the mermaid prop outfit from 1.5. I think they're probably some of my favorite prop outfits, so I don't 100% rate the book necessarily. I don't think it's the best prop. It's a very interesting looking book. It has an interesting shape to it. So it's locked behind story progression. Yes, it is. It's locked behind story progression. And if you are at the Wishing Woods, you're basically towards the end now, so you should be fine. Not just any rubber chicken, a giant one you can bounce on. Yes, exactly. Maybe that's what Disney Dreamlight Valley needs. Maybe Disney Dreamlight Valley needs a rubber chicken we can bounce on. Hi Caroline, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Sorry, I need to take a sip of water. I tell you what, that's one thing I do love with Nikki, is the kind of sense of whimsy and wonder. Like, they're not afraid to do weird and wacky stuff, which I feel like when Disney tries to do weird and wacky, it just comes off as a bit weird. A bit weird. Someone just subscribed with Prime. Why can I not read that? Oh my gosh. Melissa, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Thank you so much for using your Prime membership on me. I do really appreciate it. You get one of those a month, so thank you so much for spending that on my channel. I really appreciate it. And hello to the Twitchy side. And no worries, Emmy. I was just kind of like pointing out my video just in case it helped you make your decision. Like, obviously no stress if you don't watch it, but I know sometimes seeing the items can help a little bit. How do I know that Ali said the book was interesting? It definitely is. It definitely is. I'm good. I'm still in bed, just waking up. It's only 6:30 is so early to wake up. I say that, but I used to wake up at like 6 AM every morning when I was in the UK, and now I'm like, no, impossible. But back when I lived in the UK, I used to go bed at like 10, so it made a lot more sense. As long as the rubber chicken looks like hey hey. Oh my gosh, I love that, Deanna. That would be so funny. Oh my gosh, no, that actually has to be a thing now. Okay, I'm petitioning to Gameloft now. Send them my suggestion. We need a giant hey hey chicken we can bounce on. I went to bed at 9, so I got some sleep. Well, that's good. That's good at least. But yeah, I used to go bed a lot earlier when I used to wake up earlier, so makes sense, makes sense. Oh yeah, I have to talk to Caleb.
Come on out.
Gonna blame me for that? Well, okay, I'll take credit. Oh my days. You guys. Okay.
It's not
Sorry. Oh,
some old man is making the sound.
Momo's already talking. I need to check my sound levels because the voice levels sound quiet.
Oh, little girl, have you seen a few filthy-looking Barasants around? They keep darting all over the place.
We haven't seen any. Only that giant one that's as big as the stone tree.
Oh, right, that. Some of my neighbors said that the reason the animals had suddenly gotten restless might have to do with that huge toy. Everyone was happily preparing lots of new toys and games for Playful Hearts Day, hoping that the children could have fun and enjoy themselves. But since that appeared, the animals in the village started running around like crazy. Not only did many of them get lost, but if they hit the children, it would be no joke. Yesterday, even I got bowled over by a Barasant with a bow knot. It nearly broke my back. Little thing was all pink. I wonder which kid dyed it that color.
A pink Barasant with a bow knot. Not ringing any bells.
It was really fast. I looked everywhere yesterday. I wanted to focus on Playful Hearts Day today, but now even my own Barasants ran off. I've got to get them back soon.
So weird. All the Barasants I've come across while grooming have all been pretty tame. So, why are these ones suddenly running wild?
I don't really know either. But if you ask me, I think they're just unhappy from being so dirty.
Well, if that's the case, I can help. These overexcited animals won't ruin Playful Hearts Day.
Yeah, grooming little animals is Nikki's specialty.
Now that you mention it, you two do seem kind of familiar. I know! You must be the legendary grooming queen Nikki. The kids say wherever you go, not a speck of dirt is left behind.
Huh? Me? Well, that may be a bit exaggerated.
Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. If they can all be nicely groomed, maybe they'll calm down and come back on their own. I'm counting on you, Nikki.
Don't worry, those little Barasants will be no match for Nikki.
Then I'll entrust this task to Nikki the Grooming Queen. Those Barasants should be at the flower bushes up ahead. I'll leave the grooming up to you.
Okay. Right, let me go into my settings, because I don't know why. I feel like everything's at 100. Okay, I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna move this down a bit. But then I'm gonna turn up the overall volume a tad. If it gets too loud, let me know. But hopefully I've adjusted the sound a bit lower.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
Thank you, Melissa, for gifting the sub to Alley Cat. I kind of forgot about the sound of the alerts if I adjust the sound. Yeah, it is quite the alert. I forgot about that. I forgot. I just I went a bit wild with my sound alerts on Twitch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can't miss that one. You can't miss that one at all. Oh my days. Okay. Well, if you wasn't awake, guys, you are now. Oh yeah, and of course, sorry, I was so distracted. Of course, thank you, Melissa, for gifting the sub to Alley Cat. I appreciate that, and I'm sure Alley Cat does too, as by her thank you in chat as well. I just got completely thrown then. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. I wanted to set up my Twitch notifications so that they were different from YouTube, so that way I could keep track of what was happening where. But I forgot that meant I kind of picked some weird sounds. I love Panda Nikki more than... Do you know what? Honestly, same. I didn't think I was gonna like the Panda Nikki that much. Like, I knew it was cute, but I kind of just, you know, didn't think I'd wear it much. But I think, like I said, I think last stream I did, I was just in the panda outfit constantly. It is a very cute outfit. Plus it has the like little toe beans as well, which we can all appreciate. We can all appreciate. Oh yeah, what do you think of the duck butt?
Old semi-auto weaver Mark II. There they are.
These Barasants' names are very, well suited to Stoneville.
Maybe it's just Mr. Caleb's style.
You really are the grooming queen. Thanks to you, my Barasants made it back home safe and sound. I can't let you go away empty-handed, so I got some floral fleece as a thank you gift. Hope you like it.
Look at her with the little hands on the hips in the panda outfit.
Get away from me! Go away! Go away!
Yeah, the chicken's wearing glasses. The chicken likes to wear the glasses. I was all proud of myself for 100% this season, but unless the deep echoes are amazing, I'm not pulling on these 4 stars. They're not for me. To be honest, I agree about the 4 stars. I love the hair on one of them, the non-duck butt outfit. I'm obsessed with the hair. I think it's cute, but I don't know if I love the shape of the outfits and their style. I don't think they're my vibe, but I mean, they do have cute vibes. Like, I love the duck bag and stuff like that. Like, there's elements I like, but I just don't like it on the whole. I don't love it from the front, but since we're always watching her run around, it's cute. Okay, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. Yeah, I didn't get Daughter of the Lake. Yeah, the that one had the bunchies as well. And I didn't get that one either. And so that's why I'm sort of tempted by this one, just for the hair, but I'm also kind of hoping that perhaps maybe we might just get bunches in another outfit that I love more, rather than potentially pulling and spending all my pulls on something I don't like. Especially if the rumors about what's upcoming are true, I think I'm going to be saving. I think I need to be saving.
Mr. Caleb, are you alright?
Yeah, what are the chances we get the hair first? Like, literally. Yeah, that's another thing. That ribbon eel dress could come back round. It could come back round, and then I'd rather have that because I think it's a cuter dress. So I think that's a very good point.
It's that one! The pink Barasant with a bow knot! The one that knocked me over!
Wait, was that Barasant talking?
I heard it too. It sounded like it was saying, "Get away from me."
We can't let it knock into the kids. I've got to go and...
I heard that crunch. That sounded painful.
Oh, my back!
Yeah, if that's the rumor I'm aware of, it sounds... Yeah, I think I'm pretty excited to see.
Caleb, you should get some rest.
Plus, I did tell myself, actually, that I wanted to finish my Flutterstorm outfit, because I haven't finished that yet, and that's going to obviously sink most of my diamonds, if not all of them. He's like 30, boo-hoo, old man. I haven't heard much about Nikki since that last update that ruined stuff to people. Did they compensate? Yes and no. They did send out some compensation, but it was 100 and... Was it 100 diamonds or 120 a day? And they did it for like 7 days. So it wasn't even enough for a 10 pull, which personally I think they should have done more. Given that at the start of 1.5, they sent down a big apology because there were some issues on the first day, and they compensated everyone with 10 of the 2 types of crystals and 1,200 diamonds. So I personally felt when there were all the issues developing over the course of the update, they should have matched that in my eyes. I think that's what they should have done. They should have matched their initial compensation, because things did just get worse, kind of thing. And I think if they'd have matched it, that would have gone a long way to restoring a lot of sort of trust within the player base, but they didn't. So I think a lot of people saw the compensation as like a bit of a cop-out and a bit lazy. I must admit, I think they should just match what they offered at the beginning. But that's my personal points. I have Flutterstorm, but have been saving pulls for Blooming Dreams. yeah, a lot of people couldn't even log in during that daily compensation, which is very true. Yeah, no generous redeem codes this update as well. Yeah, I think it is a bit of a shame, to be honest. I do think so. And I think they should have done more. I do 100% agree, especially because, oh, no worries, Weasley King. You're totally fine to bring it up. I'm happy to sort of talk about it. But yeah, I think they just, it wasn't enough. And there was a lot of people that, you know, just the mentioning of logging in. Loads of people had bought those like monthly packs where you have to log in and you get your daily diamonds. And so people weren't getting those and things like that because of the issues. And I just think they should have done a little bit more. I do want to have hope for the game. I do want to have hope that things get better. I think they can. I just think whatever happened, they've been put into a bit of a rocky spot. And I think they should have done a bit more to apologize for it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they might do another apology. I don't know. I think I'm kind of waiting to see the housing update and just see how that goes and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of things I think going on behind the scenes. So we'll just have to see how things progress, to be honest, because it is a shame because I do really love this game. That's why I want the best. That's why I keep holding on hope. I'm like, they can do amazing things with this. I know, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure a lot of the issues will get sorted. Every game has issues. Like, that is how I'm trying to view it, kind of thing.
Let's go check it out.
Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to check. I needed to check my own Twitch redeems. Sorry, I just want to claim some of my drops just to make sure I've got them. Okay, perfect. Diamonds, and bling. Perfect. So I only have to get the shining particles and the threads of purity. So not long to go, because it's only an hour and a half that you need to go to get everything. So not too bad. Make sure you are claiming your drops as it goes along. Okay. Sorry, I've still got this lingering cough from when I was ill, which is very annoying. Yeah, you can claim, so long as you open up your own stream, you can. So in the background, I've got my own stream open in a tab, so it is building up from that. It is building up from that. Hi, Decorista. I'm so sorry I missed you there. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, no worries, Disney Dreamlight fan. I feel quite fortunate today. Yesterday was boiling. Like, I think we were in the 30s, which for me is too hot. For me, over 20 degrees is too hot. So we were like up to 30 and it was horrible, absolutely horrible in this office, especially with like the PC going and everything. But today we've had like non-stop rain most of the morning and it's really brought the temperatures down. So it's like, I think it's only about like 15 degrees outside or something. It's still quite warm in the office. We're at 25 degrees technically in the office, so the office is quite warm, but both the windows are shut at the moment, whereas usually I'd have them open during the day kind of thing. So I think if I open the window, it'd bring the temperature down in here, but I don't mind being it warm in here. It doesn't feel hot like it is when you're outside kind of thing. But yeah, that's I love being able to claim from my own stream because it's just so much easier. Not that I mind watching other streamers, because I do that some of the times and everything. Like, I do that for all the Palea drops and everything. I don't ever use my own stream for Palea drops, but I do watch them. And but like for games like this, I'm just like, we'll watch myself. Maybe one day they'll do Disney drops. That would be fun, and opened it up to everyone.
What even is a coop? Why are they trying to lock me in there? Help me. Somebody please save me. Oh, my throat.
Fairy, kind of fairy do you mean?
Oh, fairies are beings of great kindness, generosity, enthusiasm, and resilience. Wait, you can hear me?
Oh my gosh, yeah, the conversions from Celsius to Fahrenheit. I feel the same when people talk in Fahrenheit and I'm like, is that hot? Is that hot? Is that cold? Like, it's always hard to tell. It's one of those things that it's just like, I sometimes wish the world had like a universal standard. Which I know for the majority you could say Celsius is, because I think Celsius is like more used around the world, but it's still like people use different things, and I feel like it needs to be more the same across the board. Yeah, I don't speak Celsius. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to use... Hold on, I can do the Discord bot. Hold on. This is why sometimes I love my husband for being smart. /convert. And we're doing... I'm going to do Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, I'm going to do 30. So 30 degrees Fahrenheit is 86... sorry, 30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's how hot it was kind of up to yesterday. But in terms of temperatures that I cannot tolerate, let's go 20. Anything above 68 degrees Fahrenheit is hot for me. That's where we're at. It'd be real nice if Disney streamers creators got a code. Yeah, I agree, because that's what I noticed, because obviously Teagster had that update code, but she did a sponsored stream. But I do think like when they do the sponsored streamers, obviously it's usually the simmers or the variety streamers that they target, so it would be nice to have like some of the actual Disney content creators get a code. Yeah, I'm hoping that's why they asked about content creators too. Also, thank you, Deanna. You converted that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Tani, what does the rest of the world call the Gulf of Mexico? The Gulf of Mexico. I think that's what they call it. Because it's changed to the Gulf of America, right? I think. Isn't that what happened? They changed it to the Gulf of America, but... I think the rest of the world does still call it Gulf of Mexico, but I think... Wasn't there a big thing that Google changed it or something? I don't know. Yeah, 86 degrees is very warm. It's very warm. I always type... Oh my gosh, yeah, you can use Google as well. You can use Google. Well, I'll use my hubby's bot. It'll make him happy. Oh dear. It was nice to hear someone talk in Celsius. It's just so much easier. That's the way it is. Yeah. So Hylian, was that another one? Did they have a creator as well? A code? Because didn't I hear, did Dr. Gluon have one as well or something? I don't know. I'm just hearing stuff from what people say on Facebook. Do you know what? I never even bothered redeeming that code. I didn't think it was worth it. I saw the items and I was like, pass. That's really bad of me, isn't it? I was like, maybe if it was something cool. Yeah, they did the original DDV Twitch drops. They had a set of streamers that you could claim the codes from, and I remember I got mine from Gab Smolders. But yeah, I do remember that. Oh, can you only claim one? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, apparently it has been changed. It has technically been changed. Sometimes when I back out on my phone, YouTube closes, and I was really paying attention to chat, just waiting for Phoebus to be like, listen, peasants. Honestly, if he wasn't in meetings, he probably would.
A card from you. I don't think there's anything else around here that can talk.
Unless these rocks have suddenly learned to talk. Ah, then you must be a fairy! Oh, bless me, great fairy. I'm saved!
It's so funny when that bottle clips through Nikki's face.
Oh,
I
dear
can't
fairy,
get over it.
I can sense your powerful magic, like the dream spring in springtime. It flows all throughout your clothes.
Magic?
How can magic flow through clothes? Dear fairy, where is your fairy wand?
I feel like they're proper mocking us with that. Dear fairy, where is your fairy wand? Well, I would have one if you would give me a proper one.
Fairy wand?
And not that ugly brown one that we get in a minute. Not that
Don't
one.
tell me the slumber sheep stole your fairy wand too.
Slumber sheep? What's that?
Oh, this is bad. Without your fairy wand, you can't cast magic. And without magic, you can't defeat the slumber sheep.
Cast? Defeat? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about, you crazy chicken?
Stop, just stop. Let's take this one step at a time. Start with the most important things first.
The way Momo's face was then, like, he's so bossy.
Oh, dear fairy, your messenger is very serious. I've never seen a cat walking on two legs before. What kind of magic potion did you feed him? Huh, think I can't hear you? You big-bellied, bird-brained parasite! There's no cats here, only Nikki's greatest companion, Momo.
Yeah, can't you see he's a panda?
Here. I see. The fairies here must have their own unique customs and rules.
Oh dear. Yeah, that stick did not count. It's a stick, it's a twig. Yeah, I hope we do get the ability handheld soon. They did say we were gonna get it at some point, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting, and I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. Also, thank you, Reese as our king, for the like message. Yes, if you are over on YouTube, liking the stream helps me out massively. So if you haven't hit like, I would appreciate it. Okay, let me continue
I still
this.
don't understand. So you can talk, you can cast magic, and your fairy wand was stolen by a sheep? Are you a Barasant fairy?
That's right, my dearest fairy. Fairy rule number 25. When in a foreign land, do as the locals do. My dear fairy, can you please show me the magic that flows through your clothes? Oh, great fairy above, in order to resolve this crisis, please grant my request. Show you the magic that flows through your clothes. Could that mean a styling challenge? So it's called a styling challenge here. Huh. In that case, my dear fairy, please use your most perfect styling to show me the fairy secret.
I'm so excited to see what this looks like. This is gonna be...
As a fairy representative here,
Let's do this. I don't know how awful I'm gonna look with this. This quest is easily one of my favorites because of the interaction between Nikki and this fairy. Just, I tell you what, that is something that I do think is really good in Nikki. The like, there's a lot of comedy and humor in the game, which I absolutely love. It just doesn't take itself seriously, which I think is so funny. I adore that. Also, Decorista, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see what we end up in. Okay, I mean, it's not horrendous. It's not horrendous. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but it's not horrendous. I can't with this orange jacket. All the time. All the time. Ah, easy peasy. Yeah, sexy socks under sandals. Literally. Do you know what? Do you know what? I just had a thought. Sometimes the outfits that you have to wear for the styling challenges, they're kind of, it reminds me a bit in Dreamlight Valley, where, you know, if you stack tags for like outfit challenges, you can come up with like the most ridiculous looking outfits. What is it with these games having these like outfit challenges and like the high like score thing being the most atrocious outfit ever? Why is that always the case?
Oh, great fairy! What an elegant pose! Such powerful magic! No doubt about it. You must be the legendary fairy who creates miracles. Greetings, Fairy Nikki. I'm the fairy apprentice Luluco from the Rainbow Valley in Dreamvale.
Dreamvale? Never heard of it.
It's not rare for fairies to be summoned to strange places by heartfelt prayers. They may simply be from so far apart that we've never met. But since we're both here, that must mean Fairy Nikki has heard my call for help.
Fairy Lulugo, can you tell me what kind of help you need?
Hi Ella, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's great to see
It all
you.
started last night. I was practicing magic in the valley when a boy named Barnaby suddenly summoned me
computer,
here with a
shush.
sincere wish. He was even more shocked than I was. He kept talking about wish bottles and blah 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 blah. I didn't understand any of it. But thankfully, his wish was to live a happy life like a little prince. That at least I completely understood. Fairy rule number 1. A fairy must always fulfill beautiful dreams. So, with that in mind, I cast my magic and granted Barnaby's wish.
The requirements in these one-off style battles are low. I think most times we could probably create a cute outfit and still. That is very true, actually. That is true. In these ones, they're usually quite low, to be fair. So I think that's very valid. Very valid.
But then something went really wrong, right?
Wow, you're amazing! You're right! The moment I waved my fairy wand, a slumber sheep appeared right before my eyes. It tried to snatch Barnaby. I tried to help, but with one ba, it blocked my spell. My magic was already unstable, and after that ba, I fully lost control. And then I ended up like this. And it made off with Barnaby.
Mr. Caleb mentioned that the animals recently started being restless. I wonder if that's related to your magic.
Oh, and that giant Barasson. Think about it. How could such a huge Barasson toy just be built from scratch overnight?
Yes, but as a fairy, how can I not fix my own mistakes? I must defeat the slumber sheep and restore everything back to the way it was.
I'm glad that you're doing well, Ella. I'm glad to hear that.
What about this slumber sheep you keep mentioning? It sounds just like a regular sheep.
It's no ordinary sheep. Slumber sheep can cast the slumber spell, putting people in a slumber they never wake from. And when it gets angry, it can turn creatures into stone. It can only be defeated with very powerful magic. But it took my fairy wand, and now I barely have any magic left. I can't cast any spells.
Can I use magic? You keep talking about fairies and magic. Now I want to experience how amazing this magic is for myself.
Oh, great fairy! How did I not think of this? Fairy Nikki's magic is just like the dream stream. It never runs dry.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that, Weasley as our king. Yeah, in this game, for some reason, all the glasses are like weird monocles. It is so weird. Like, I don't know if there's any characters that do have like proper glasses. Maybe there is, but there's loads of characters, random characters in the background, and you'll see them with just like the one glasses, and it's just a bit weird. I don't know if it's a Nikki styling choice or something. I'm not sure, but I assume like perhaps in Infinity Nikki, eye problems only exist in one eye, so people don't need both glasses, so everyone just wears monocles.
If we can find my fairy wand, Fairy Nikki can use it to cast a banishing spell to defeat the slumber sheep and rescue Barnaby.
In that way...
Yeah, I'm gonna
we
have
can
to
help
look.
the
I'm gonna have to
villagers
see
with
if
their
I can
restless
find a
animal
character
problems.
with glasses on. I know there's one on the fireworks aisle. She also has only one like monocle.
I already sense a familiar magical force. On a hill, battling another power. It must be my fairy wand and the slumber sheep.
And what are we waiting for? Let's go check it out.
Oh, of course I've let it get late. Hold on. Oh, I'll do this because I don't want that to go too far behind. Oh no, it's dawn, so it's fine. Okay, it's gonna get brighter. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I'll see if I can run across another character and then we can check out their glasses and just see. But I'm pretty sure a lot of the characters in this game have like just the one monocle kind of thing. Or the one glasses. There we go.
Fairy?
Yes.
Oh,
Eye problems
fairy!
only exist in one eye.
Here! Over here! Look this way!
Huh? Is Luluko's fairy wand a talking rock?
Geppetto!
Are my ears ringing? Why can I hear Luluko's voice?
You fool, it is me!
Hey friend, you look good. Like a little chicken covered in pink pollen.
You don't look much better yourself.
Wait, why are you here? Don't tell me the slumber sheep turned you into this. Oh, great fairy, look at what the slumber sheep has done. It's crazy enough to be in 100,000 fairy mysteries. Thank you for your help, Miss Fairy. You're like the dream spring in springtime, bringing life to everything. I may not look my best right now, but if we can break the slumber sheep's curse, I can turn back into a beautiful Lummiwing.
We need to find the slumber sheep quickly. Who knows how many people it's harmed? Geppetto, did you see where the slumber sheep went? And what about Luluko's fairy wand?
You've come to the right bird. Standing before you is the best treasure seeker in all of Dreamvale, Geppetto, the Lummiwing. Geppetto and Luluko are like the sun and a sunflower, the moon and a moonstone, a perfect team that can never be separated. Lost treasures or hidden exits, stick with Geppetto, and luck will always be on your side. After all, Luluko is more warm-hearted than a volcano in summer. Whether it's a sprite no bigger than a toenail or a three-headed wolf, she never turns down a plea for help.
Hey, no need to bring that up now.
It was our 527th adventure. A crying merman begged us to go to the prickly hollow to retrieve a treasure stolen by monsters. Luluko instantly agreed, but 2 days later she nearly got rolled into a fairy ball by a prickle bloom. If I hadn't gotten her out, she'd still be stuck in that monster's lair.
Geppetto, tell them you did the part.
Oh, my dear friend, don't be so hasty. Where were we? Right, the slumber sheep and the fairy wand. I only caught a glimpse of where it went. But trust me, with a little bit of time, I can pinpoint its exact location. It also dropped something shiny. Oh, by the great fairy, if my eyes didn't deceive me, it was definitely the fairy wand.
Oh, great fairy, please let the fairy wand be all right. Fairy Nikki, let's go.
Jeez. Chill. Oh my gosh. Don't you realize this is a chill stream, not a chaos stream? Rubber chickens talking rocks. This game is wild. It really is. It really is. Luluko and Geppetto are a cool duo. Yeah, they are a bit funny. They are. They're so weird and whimsical. I like the idea of like just like a crying merman and then she has to go and get treasure for him. Yeah, that was very sudden. That was unexpected. Thanks, Chill. Oh dear. At least we won't have something like that for a little while. Now, turn the allow off. Wouldn't be surprised if Chill does the square on. Oh god, no, do not. Oh, it's fine. Well, no, it's not fine. But I think he has to do bitties to do that. So, at least, I get something for it.
It should be under these stones. Let's move them and look. Luluko?
Expect the unexpected. No! Did everyone know Geppetto was a bird? I had no idea what it was supposed to be until I saw the end quest cutscene. Honestly, the first time I did it, completely overlooked that. Completely overlooked it, to be fair.
It looks like a kid's fishing rod that got ran over.
Yeah, it looks like a kid's fishing rod, and then the game expects us to be happy when we get rewarded with it. Nah.
Oh, my fairy wand!
Everything was chill, and then chaos entered the chat. Quite literally, chill chaos. I mean, it's on brand, isn't it? It's on brand. Also, no, you didn't spoil it. Don't worry. I when I first played through on my main account, I skipped through a lot of the text really fast. I didn't pay much attention. Welcome in, Phoebus. It's great to see you. I thought it was supposed to be obvious. Well, he does mention it, but like, I just kind of didn't twig it when I first read it. Yeah, he mentions it himself, but yeah, when I first played, I like... yeah. Overlooked it. Yeah, I think he just said it then that he's a bird. Oh yeah, Weasley has the crown. Our queen has the crown. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, great fairy, it's all over. How can we banish the slumber?
I miss that every time.
And help all the animals now. Nothing can be fixed. How can I call myself a fairy after this?
Don't panic, Luluko. A torn dress can be rewoven with silk thread. There must also be a way to restore a broken fairy wand. Maybe the fairy wand can be replaced with something. Or restored somehow.
Restored somehow. I've got it, Luluko. Remember when we helped Fairy Naur deliver fairy wands to the new fairy apprentices? One of them put too much magic into her fairy wand. It couldn't withstand the power and it shattered. Fairy Naur used heartfelt essence to repair the fairy wand's core, and she used a Fey Whisper fruit to fix its shaft.
But last time, we couldn't gather enough heartfelt essence, so Fairy Naur had to step in herself. Where can we find some now?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Weasley is our king. The stats was so interesting to see. I didn't even realize at first that Nightbot had a stats thing, but seeing the stats was like such a cool thing to see. Also, yes, you are such a rebel, chill. Also, Ella, yes, Infinity Nikki. How far are you into the game? How much have you done? Also, I personally liked the wand. It was really cool, though I thought I more prefer the teddy bear from the first limited time stuff. Oh my gosh, yes, I love the teddy bear from the Starlit shop. They're so cute. I was wearing that at the beginning, weren't I? Before I changed into the panda. But yeah, I do kind of, do you know in the town in Stoneville, like it's probably no good because I'm up here, but there's like the kids are going around with little hats and little wands. I kind of wish we had their little hats and wands. Like I wish one of the Stoneville shops sold them. I think like, because I don't know if any of you have been playing for a long time, remember, but when we had the shooting star season, there was a bow that you could buy from one of the stores. One of the girls sells it in Flora Wish at like the main store. So I'm kind of a bit disappointed that we don't have little things like that for some of these other events. So obviously on this event, there is the little hats and wands that the villagers have. And I'm just surprised we don't have a little store for them. Do you think we'll get new stuff in the Starlit shop? Ooh. I mean, potentially. Because they sent us, that's what they did last update, wasn't it? They gave us a few more extra items. So it is possible. That bow is still available. I think I got it on my second account. Yeah, see, that would be, but that would just be a fun thing to add, I think. The teddy bear reminds me of a teddy bear I had when I was a kid. That's so cute. That is so cute. You do not want to see me and Steph Lunara stream. The whole chat forced Steph to name her forgotten cookie puss. Okay, maybe I need to up the value on that then. Because that's one of the goals for my birthday stream, is to like name my forgotten if we hit a certain thing. So yeah. Oh yeah, Ella, wait, what server are you on? Because I'm on EU servers and we can only be friends if we're both on EU, which I think sucks because personally I would love to be friends with everyone, and I hate that I'm stuck to the EU servers. I think that's the downside. Yeah. So I definitely think adding stuff into the Starlit shop could happen. It definitely could. Yeah.
Heartfelt essence? What's that?
It's the feelings others share, like blessings, affection, and thanks. Basically, any warm and kind intention can give strength to a fairy.
In that case, each of us could say something to bless, appreciate, or thank Luluco.
That won't work. We've tried it many times. Heartfelt essence only comes from others after you bring them happiness. For example, Fairy Naur helped the Rotato tribe migrate, and in return she received their heartfelt gratitude. That's how she repaired her fairy wand.
I've got it! Playful Hearts Day is happening in Stoneville right now. Mr. Caleb said they hope every child has a happy and enjoyable time during the festival. There may be kids there who need help. If we lend a hand, then we might earn their heartfelt gratitude.
Oh, great fairy! From the Rainbow Valley to Stoneville, Fairy Nikki is the most brilliant fairy I've ever met! I'll go see if any children need help. I may be just a fairy apprentice, but I won't rely on others for everything. I need to do my part.
Then I'll leave the hunt for heartfelt
Have
essence
fun
to
at
you,
work.
Luluco. That just leaves finding some Fey Whisper fruits
Bye,
to
hubby.
fix the fairy wand's shaft.
Oh, Melissa, you have an EU account? We can be friends on the EU account then, if you want. If you want. Speaking of the Forgotten, I went with one of the 3 default names, which was Onyx. I couldn't pick. Onyx is honestly a lovely name for the Forgotten. I think, like, I tried to think of something good, and we ended up naming it after my friend. We named it her, like, online name kind of thing. But yeah, I'm definitely open to having it get changed. I didn't know it had a choice the first time, but I definitely did the second. The couple they supplied were pretty good. The ones that they offered were fun. For sure, I'll get a code and you can drop yours somewhere and I'll add it. Yeah, because I tell you what, it's probably best to add my main account. So I can grab that after stream if you want. And you're in Discord, aren't you, Melissa? So I can just ping you if you want, and then I can ping you with a code. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll ping you with a code if you want. I like you can yeah, I do like the fact that you can rename the Forgotten. That is so helpful that you can. Yeah, I mean, Phoebus will either have work for the next maybe half an hour to an hour and a half, hopefully, roughly. I mean, it depends how many meetings he's got and stuff, but I would say usually, on average, 6 PM our time is when he finishes, but it does vary. Sometimes he's working till later than that. In the magical forest right now. Okay, so you're quite a bit of the way through it, Ella. You're further than I am on my ult. Oh my gosh, Madam Red, I've seen so many people doing that, like giving their Forgotten their name backwards. I think that's so fun. I think that's such a great idea.
Is it something found here in Mirrorland?
Kind of like a mirror version of
From Fey
yourself.
Whisper trees. Golden-leaved, crooked-necked trees that thrive alongside flowers and grass. They only produce a single fruit every 100 years. They're incredibly rare and precious. I can sense one. There must be a Fey Whisper tree nearby.
Chill. Oh my gosh, I just read your message. I literally heard you say, I have Domino's stuffed crust pizza. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna want a Domino's. I tell you what I hate. I hate that here where we live in Germany, they don't do... There used to be a base you could get in the UK, which was like a double decadence base or something like that. And it was like 2 pizza bases and then like cheese sauce in between them. Like I really wish, I really wish we had that here, but the Domino's where we live only has like kind of like a cheese stuffed crust or like a sauce one. I think there's like a garlic stuffed crust or something. It's not as good. It's not as good. I I like the suggestions given by the game, but I wanted something different. Yeah, I like that. Welcome back, Decorista. Welcome back, welcome back. Also, in regards to the Twitch drops, I've forgotten that there was going to be drops for this game and was about to watch your stream on YouTube when you mentioned that Twitch drops were happening. Yeah, that's why I have got, like, I should have put my link in, actually. I did a pinned message on YouTube that just says drops on Twitch, just in case it helps people. For anyone that does do the Nikki stuff and everything.
Respect fairies highly.
I mean, it's definitely worth it for those 30 diamonds. Any chance to get extra diamonds is good.
Then Momo and I will go find a Fey Whisper fruit. I've never spoken to such a magical tree before, but I'll do my best.
Luluco will collect heartfelt essence, and Fairy Nikki will search for a Fey Whisper fruit. That means finding the slumber sheep is up to me.
We're counting on you, the best treasure-seeking Lumiwing in all of Dreamvale. You've got this.
Leave it to me. Oh, right, Luluco. Since being turned into stone, I've been feeling my magic slowly fading. If this carries on and we run out of magic before defeating the slumber sheep, we might never be able to change back. Don't push yourself too hard. If you use up all your magic, it could spell disaster.
Don't worry. After saving Barnaby, I still have to keep training to become a proper fairy. I won't let my magic run dry.
Then let's hurry and split up. We'll meet up later at the Barasant toy.
Nice. Okay. So, let's go find this tree. It's up here. Okay, this is the bit I'm nervous for, because when I did this bit on my main account, I got like a plain black screen and it kind of ruined it. It ruined it. So we'll see. Hopefully it goes well on this account. Fingers crossed.
This unfamiliar place is so still and peaceful. It's just a pity that the old trees here are so silent. Isn't there a single intelligent tree like me around? Huh? A strange little messenger and a little fairy I don't recognize? Come to bask in the sun here too?
Oh, Disney Dreamlight Valley fan. I have, I've got all the pages unlocked. I've only got some motifs and moonstones to get. I do think the Star Path this time has felt a bit easier. And I do wonder if it's because, like looking at it now, as much as I still do wish we had the bonus pages, because I would have loved extra house skin. I do think that they've probably done it because there's 2 events this update. Then there's the Storybook Vale DLC for anyone who has got that. And then like sort of them all paired together with the Star Path and the regular update. I just think that maybe they thought it was quite a lot of stuff. So I think that's why they've done a bit of a shorter, well, not a shorter Star Path. Well, I guess you can call it shorter, but yeah, less pages, less total pages, like getting rid of those bonus rewards to make it easier for everyone. I think that's what they've done. So it is quite nice. The Fey Whisper Tree sounds really cool. He sounds like an elder who would have many stories to tell. He does. The voice reminds me a lot of, if you've watched Lord of the Rings, I think they're called the Ents, like the giant trees. Like, it reminds me of that. It's that same kind of vibe. Same vibes.
Excuse me, are you a Fey Whisper Tree? So, could we please have one of your Fey Whisper fruits? I know they're very precious to you, but...
Wait a minute. The fairy apprentice and Lumiwing were turned into a pebble and a chicken? Does that mean that I've also been turned into something else? Well, do I look like some sort of street lamp? A flower pot? Or maybe a droopy-headed droopgrass?
Looks like Pepetto wasn't entirely right. The Fey Whisper Tree treasures its appearance more than its fruits.
Looking like a tree is the most important part of being a tree.
Mr. Tree, we've never actually seen a Fey Whisper Tree before, so we don't know if you've changed or not.
What utter despair.
Oh, you're
I
on the
feel like I'm
Europe
about
server
to
too,
wither
Ella.
away.
Are you in my Discord as well, Ella? Because if you are, I can ping you with a friend code as well. I'm happy to add everyone, to be honest. I could use with more friends in game.
Wait, what if I take a photo of you? That way you can see what you look
Oh,
like
thank you,
now.
Weezers King, for the Discord command. I appreciate it. That helps for anyone who's not in the Discord. Okay. Just the panda looking at the tree.
That photo you talked about, is it ready? Come on, let me see it.
Okay, let's put up the photo.
Ah, thank the great fairy. I look pretty good. Much better than those ugly, scraggly trees all around me.
That's right. You look like a tree.
Thank you, little fairy. You're as sweet as a sweet berry. That's the most wonderful compliment I've ever received.
You creatures from Dreamvale are so easily satisfied.
Let me see. That fresh Fey Whisper fruit, it ripened about 50 years ago or so. So I think it should be right around here. Here you are, little fairy. Take it. I hope it helps you.
Thank you for the Fey Whisper fruit. Now we can go repair that fairy wand. Momo, let's go meet up with Luluko and the others.
Okay, we did good. We survived all of that without a black screen of death, so I'm happy about that. 13 likes. Thank you everyone for 13 likes on the stream. I appreciate that. You guys are extra amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely think he was inspired by the Ents. He definitely has that vibe. Absolutely.
Vicky, I'm over here.
Luluko, I got a Fey Whisper fruit.
Wow! Now we can fix the fairy wand's shaft. All that's left is gathering heartfelt essence.
Speaking of which, did you find anything in the village, Luluko?
I sure did. I just scouted around the whole village. Kids were running around everywhere. But when they saw me, they chased me and tried to put me in a coop. I ran as fast as I could and ended up on a small hill near that giant barasant. But there were a few kids there who looked really troubled, unlike the others who were running around and playing. They kept saying things like, "We can't find it and we can't finish it." I'd say they're in desperate need of a fairy's help.
That sounds promising. Feels like we're really close to fixing the fairy wand.
Will this really work, though? What if we help them and they don't feel thankful or bless us?
Based on my extensive experience, kids are usually very quick to express heartfelt blessings and gratitude. Once people grow up, their problems become more complex. They also become more reluctant to open their hearts, so it's harder for them to show gratitude.
That's true. When I was little, I even felt grateful when someone helped me unwrap a piece of candy. But as I got older, my troubles felt all tangled up like vines. And sometimes I don't even know where to start unraveling them. It's much harder to ask for help now.
Why does the vibe
Hi
always become
Ran,
sad
welcome
when
in,
they talk
welcome
about
in. Thank you for
adults?
dropping in for a like. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. No worries about, you know, having to do adulting stuff. Totally understandable. But I hope all that goes well. You don't have Discord, Ella. Okay. Right. I can give you my alt account friend code. I can do that. I'm quite happy to do my alt account friend code, but I obviously don't have my main at the moment because I'm on my alt account. So I can add you on that. Let me finish this conversation. Also, Disney Dreamlight fan, yes. I think we could have used with some more mermaid stuff. I think we needed a top for those mermaid pants, I think we needed that. Not the social commentary. I like it though, reminds you to be mindful as an adult. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of life lessons in this game.
Maybe because growing up is really hard.
Alright, enough with the sad talk.
Do
It's a celebration.
you know what? I think that's another thing that I really like about the Nikki game. I'd say games. This one particularly, because this is what I played. I like how they kind of have, there is like an element of depth and complexity, like some of the issues that they deal with, some of the things that they talk about, it does have a lot of depth to it. And I think that's why the funny, light-hearted moments feel special, because it is very nicely balanced. I think, you know, they kind of do that mix of like not taking itself seriously, having a joke, but then at times when things need to be serious, they do. And that's what I think is brilliant about Nikki, is it does have that balance. It's not too kiddie-ish and it's not all depth and woes. Not that depth has to be woesome, but you know what I mean. It's not all like serious. It does a very good job of striking the right balance, which I love. No worries, Ren, no worries. Yes, mermaid pants, top for the mermaid pants would have been great. And I do agree, Alley Cat as well. I think a lot of the mermaid stuff is a bit maybe childish. I feel like it's too OTT, like it's too over the top. Like that's my problem with a lot of the mermaid stuff. That's why I was really hoping for recolors, because I thought maybe it might look better, maybe, I don't know. But I agree, I prefer a more subtle mermaid vibe, like perhaps a bit more of an adult mermaid rather than like childlike mermaid vibes. It does, to me, it's a bit tacky and garish. I think that's what I said in my Dream Snap review thing. But yeah, it's not my favorite, but yeah. At least it's not another leaf piece. Wait, leaf piece? Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. At first I was so confused. I was like, what do you mean by leaf piece? I agree. I do agree. I agree. There is quite a lot of leafy stuff and everything. Not all the this is my thing. Not all the fairy core stuff has to be like leaves. There's way more they could do. I mean, I do love the leaf outfit, like the dress and the top, kind of the very Tinkerbell inspired one, because it is very Tinkerbell-esque, so I do really like it. But I do get what you mean. I do get what you mean. But yeah, I think there was so much potential with the mermaid star path, and I don't feel it lived up to it, which is why it's probably not my favorite of the star paths.
Let's go talk to those kids and find out how we can help them.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna groom her first. I forgot. I like to do that. I did that on my first playthrough and it was so funny. Like, treat her like a real chicken even though she's a fairy. Okay, right. Let's head towards the kids.
Bouncy bunnies look best. Bearsons are animals and so are bouncy bunnies, so it makes sense to paint bouncy bunnies on it.
No way! This Bearasant doesn't move at all, so we should paint the Little Prince's statue. And honestly, the Little Prince looks way better than a bouncy bunny.
I picked the Little Prince last time, so I might pick a different option.
There's no point arguing about it now. Our dyes are missing, so it's not like we can paint anyway.
Do you know what? I do get that, Alley Cat, yeah. I don't suspect we'll have probably another mermaid themed star path. And it is a bit of a shame, but I mean, hopefully maybe a bit later down the line we can get some additional things. Like perhaps if there's ever an update that introduces another Little Mermaid character or something, like maybe that could be a good time to get a couple of extra things maybe. Oh yeah, okay, I see what you I see your message about the dress. I mean the one that came in the recent update, not the Frost and Fairies, not the Timon and Pumbaa, but from the Wonderland Whimsy, that green one, the kind of like that outfit. That's the one that I like. I would like more of the Disney fairies outfits just because I want the Disney fairies outfits, but I think the Frost and Fairies outfits were very weak. I didn't like them at all.
What do you need the dye for? Maybe I can help.
Wow, our savior has arrived. Hello, miss. Are you our Playful Hearts Day fairy?
Calm down, Finn.
Ugh, I got overexcited. Sorry. It's just that if we don't paint the Barasan toy, it'll have to spend the whole Playful Hearts Day all plain looking.
We had some dyes ready, but when we woke up, they were all gone.
It's like someone just made them disappear by magic.
We wanted to paint the toy today so it could be shown to everyone during the Playful Hearts Day festival.
But now everything's ruined.
How about we help you find the dyes? Then we can all paint the toy together. That way, it might get done even faster and look better.
Yeah, I saw other Barasons earlier, and I picked up a few tricks. I can help too.
Miss Nikki, is your Barasan sick? Why does it keep making noises? Is it here to help us paint too?
She's just excited. She's really good at painting, though. You'll see soon enough.
Wow, Playful Hearts Day is so magical. If I make a wish right now, will the Playful Hearts Day fairy appear and make it come true?
Finn, you've been reading too many fairy tales.
Wait, what are you guys talking about, Alley Cat and Melissa? I think I need to see, because I think I haven't seen what you're talking about. I need to see. Oh wait, are you talking about in Disney? You might be talking, you might be talking Disney, which is okay. Okay, I get it. I got so confused as to whether we were on Disney or Nikki, and I got very confused. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound the same. I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, I'm excited for the yellow and the blue. The blue especially, even if it's a bit weird. Speaking of DUDV, I finally got into the Beanstalk Marshes and encountered a bug where I can't place the throne in the correct places. As when I try to, they get stuck and bounce around. Oh geez, that sounds annoying. See, that is a game-breaking bug because it stops you from progressing with the game. So that is not good. I hope it gets fixed. Obviously, I do recommend, if you can, like, restart your game, see if it helps at all, but if not, definitely reach out to Gameloft. And no, it's totally fine. It's one of those things that it's like, wait, are we talking about this game or that game? Because that's the thing, there's sometimes like information for both. It's fine, it's totally fine. I even try going to the main menu. Oh jeez, oh that's frustrating. Yeah, if you can, definitely try and reach out to Gameloft, because especially if we've got the Storybook Vale update soon, that's really going to hinder you. It's going to stop you playing that DLC, basically. So hopefully they can get that sorted.
But lots of places in the village need the special Playful Hearts Day dye. I don't know if there's any left.
This morning, I saw Liam carrying a whole bunch of dyes, but he said he couldn't just give them to me because they were for something important.
Liam is probably preparing his usual relaxing Playful Hearts Day quiz again.
Can anyone actually answer all his questions? Last time, I didn't get a single one right.
I've played lots of quizzes before, so I can help you.
Really? With Miss Nikki's help, we'll definitely get all the answers right and win the dye.
Fairy Nikki, I'll wait here for you. If I go outside, someone might try to throw me in the coop again.
Your Barasant looks very happy. We're counting on you, Miss Nikki. Liam should be over by the Stoneville Market.
Oh, geez, that made me jump. Someone just subscribed. Why can I not read that? Oh my gosh. Nightsane, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to make those notifications bigger on my screen because I'm like squinting and trying to see it. Maybe I need to wear my glasses. But thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I really appreciate that. You know, you get 1 Prime sub a month, so thank you so much for giving that to me. I appreciate it, and thank you for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's come around here. This dude, yeah, this is Liam.
You don't want to miss it! The special Playful Hearts Day quiz is in full swing! Answer 2 questions correctly to win a prize!
Hi there, Liam. Do you have any of that special Playful Hearts Day dye left?
Yep, I've got plenty. If you guess correctly 2 times in my charades quiz, you'll win a bucket of special Playful Hearts Day dye. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Alright, the rules are simple. I'll mimic an animal and all you have to do is guess which one it is. Sounds fun, right? All set?
Okay, let's do this.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh, Nikki said let's do this
All right,
too.
for the first one, watch my arms. Flap, flap.
I must admit, this is very childish. This is very childish. I'm tempted to answer wrong, just to see what happens.
What an energetic animal. It must be a floof.
Floofs don't flap around like that, do they?
You got the first one wrong. Maybe think again.
Okay.
Just one more time, please.
All right, pay close attention.
Okay.
That flapping looks just like Luluco.
I didn't answer one wrong
a
when I
bear
first
sound.
played through, so I wanted to see what happened.
Great observation. That's correct. Now look at this. I'm hopping. Hop.
So cute. Yeah, it was really easy for me to answer both questions. Yeah, it's definitely quite
I
easy.
got it. A big-eared creature that hops around. It's a blush bunny.
That's right. You know a lot about animals.
Oh, I wonder why.
Congrats. You guessed correctly both times in my charades quiz. Here's your prize. Special Playful Hearts Day dye. Enjoy the day.
Yeah, it's definitely not rocket science. I took a picture of him for the poetic. Oh yeah, yeah. You have to get a picture of doing poses. I think I took a picture of a guy around here. Yeah, this dude. This is the dude I took a photo of. Oh, I need to see if I can, just whilst I'm here. No, he's not got glasses. Everyone's got too good eyesight. No one's wearing glasses. Yeah. Just try to take a quick scan in case anyone does, but they don't. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go bring the dye back to them kids.
Oh, Fairy Nikki, you're finally back! The Great Fairy truly blessed me. Those kids were about to pet me into a shiny mirror.
Nikki, you came back so fast. Does that mean you found the dye?
That's right. I got it. So now the Barasant toy doesn't have to stay plain for much longer.
Amazing! Miss Nikki, you saved the Barasant toy.
You made a Barbie Swan Lake cosplay in Infinity Nikki. That sounds so cute, Ella. That sounds so cute.
Miss Nikki.
Oh my gosh, I need to get the code. Oh my gosh, I'm so
You know, the kind of
I'm so
one
easily
that's
distracted.
super cute.
Miss Nikki, I think the little prince looks even better. The one with a shiny crown.
Finelli, Finn, how about we let Miss Nikki decide? She's the one who got us the dye after all.
That's a great idea. Miss Nikki will definitely choose the best pattern.
Fine, whatever. I won't lose anyway.
Nikki, which one do you think looks better?
I'm gonna paint a bouncy bunny.
I think a bouncy bunny would look super cute.
Yes, a hopping bouncy bunny would be absolutely adorable.
It's done!
It looks amazing. Miss Nikki, you're incredible.
Miss Nikki really is an incredible stylist. It looks so good. Even Nikki's Barrison.
That is
ain't better
terrible.
than any other Barrison I've ever
Look at that! Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Miss Nikki, Momo, and even Miss Nikki.
I chose the bouncy bunny too. I did the prince last time, so I wanted to see what the bouncy bunny looked like.
It was truly a team effort. Everyone did a great job.
Helping people really is the best feeling.
Nikki, let's take a photo with the Barrison toy. Then we can capture the special Playful Hearts Day memory.
Da-da-da, let me handle this. Time to show off my photography skills.
Okay, 1 second. Let me go in here. Where do I go? Friends, 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 friends. And then friend code. Oh no, I don't. Well, there's my friend code anyway. If anyone does want it. Hold on. Post that in there, and I'll also post in here. And then I'll try and add you. Okay, add friends. Okay, there we go. So there we go, added you. So like I said, that is just my alt account because I don't have my main one up at the moment. But yeah, that should help. Oh, hold on. Was that an accepted? Yay! Awesome. Very, very nice. Perfect. Okay, let me just real quick. I'm going to claim my own drops again. Claim them because I've got everything now. Shining Particle and Thread of Purity's done. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Make sure you've claimed all your drops if you need to, guys. Okay. I loved her username. I used to use Darmageddon on another game. Ah, that's so cute. Okay, right. Oh yeah, I've got to take a photo, and I got. Okay. Perfect. It's gonna look amazing. Hold on. Is there a weird pose I can do? Just block the other girl.
Oh, I can feel the flow of magic. Looks like we've gathered enough heartfelt essence.
No worries, Alley Cat. Hopefully you've got everything now as well.
That's wonderful, Luluko.
Great job, Fairy Nikki. Now we can...
Sorry, I can't help but laugh at my
Why are all the pages blank? Is this Nikki's magic? Amazing!
Just now, the fairy one seemed to resonate with Finn's book.
Oh, great fairy! That means the book that child is holding must be an incredibly powerful magic book.
Magic book?
That's right. These floating objects are all influenced by that book. We can't let this cause more trouble. Fairy Nikki, please help stop the spell. I'll check everywhere else for any more dangers.
She flapped her wings and flew off.
Nikki, your Barasant just ran off.
Nikki, were you just talking to that Barasant? What kind of magic is this?
Finn, that book you're holding, is that a magic book?
It's my favorite fairy tale book, Dreamvale Tales. But it does have stories about magic and fairies.
Magic? Fairies? Isn't that exactly what Luluko was telling us about?
Hold on. There we go. I was like, why is it not skipping?
Let's take a look and figure out a way to restore it. Maybe we'll find some answers in there.
First, let's pick up these floating pages. Luluko mentioned stopping the spell. That probably means restoring everything back to normal.
As long as they're not twin moon fairies, I guess they're okay. Oh, yeah. I got confused then. I was like, wait, what? Okay. Oh. Bounce me. There we go. I wish I could show you my cosplay. Wait, Ella, do I not follow you on Instagram? I just had a thought. Do I not? I do! I follow you on Instagram. If you post it on Instagram, I'll be able to see it there.
Let me see. What kind of strange story is this fairy tale about?
I'm not gonna read for all of this. If you want to, you can screenshot, pause. But I'm not spending my time reading this, sorry.
Ooh, could it be
The
the
lore
same
discrepancy
Luluko
bugs
film?
me, lol. Love fairies in stories, refuse and be rude to teamies at the gate. Wait, why am I getting... No, I'm totally confused by that second part. The refuse and be rude to teamies at the gate. Oh, are you talking about teamies being rude? Ah, yeah, okay, right. No, I see now what you're saying. Yes, when we first came to Stoneville, they refused to let teamies in. Yes, good point. Good point. But they're happy about the fairies in the stories. That is a very good point. I understand now. I remember. I think it's been so long ago. Just kind of forgot. But no, that does make sense. That does, yeah. It is so weird that they do that. Like, they don't like teamies, but then they're happy with all this story stuff. Yeah, they didn't really think about the lore there, did they? I think they misconnected that.
Fairies.
Hi,
Magic.
Manders. Hello,
Everything lines
hello.
up. Let's check the other pages. They may have more clues.
Oh gosh. That was terrible. That was really bad jumping.
It's about a fairy exam.
Okay, again, I will leave on here for a second, just in case some people, if they watch this back and want to read it, they can do. But I'm not reading all this.
It
That's
says
a
that
lot of words. Too
Luluko
bad
called
I
herself
ain't
a
reading
fairy
them.
apprentice. But from what the
Okay, I'm gonna grab these. I want to get them before I forget. See, there's so much exploration that I haven't done that I'm kind of like, there's loads of those hanging around on this save. Like, even the Whim Stars, like, look, there's like a Whim Star up there. There's so much that I have to just, like, collect at some point.
this story, it's about A sleeping prince.
Okay, again, I'll let you screenshot or pause. And there's the second half. Okay.
A young prince trapped by a slumber sheep? A fairy trying to rescue him? It all feels strangely similar to our current situation.
Luluco, Slumber Sheep, the Little Prince, Dreamvale Tales. Duh! I just don't get it.
I think someone, Pixel Fame, maybe suggests that maybe it was just Teamies, since she works with the Feywish sprites. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Or maybe they just like the idea of fairies, but not... Like, they don't mind stories, but real world fairies is a bit different. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up Pixel Fae, because I'm not sure I'm familiar with them. I have to look them up. I like hearing suggestions about other people. Okay.
Amazing! The flying pages have returned to normal. Nikki, you really are a fairy, aren't you?
Fairies are just made up fairy tale characters. Nikki is a stylist, not a fairy.
If Nikki was a fairy like Luluco, she could help me with my homework.
Finn, you have to do your own homework.
Wait, the Luluco you mentioned, is she the main character of Dreamvale Tales?
That's right. The most warm-hearted fairy in all of Dreamvale, Luluco.
She's not a real fairy yet, but she works really hard, and I'm sure she'll become one someday.
She's great with lore breakdown. Okay, I'll look her up then. Because I'm definitely interested in more lore stuff.
Super smart and has beautiful feathers. Oh my goodness, Your Highness. I never expected to see you here. The Slumber Sheep's castle is just up ahead. Are you heading there?
I am, sir. Only by banishing the Slumber Sheep can I finally return to...
Finn, how could you forget such a critical scene?
I'm not Barnaby, okay? I haven't memorized every single line.
Barnaby? You mean the little boy who summoned Luluco?
Momo, you know Barnaby too? He hasn't been playing with us lately.
Barnaby is Dreamvale Tales' biggest fan. The scene with the Slumber Sheep and the Little Prince is his absolute favorite. It's a shame he's not here today. He'd love to talk to Miss Nikki all about Dreamvale Tales.
I'm only telling you this, Miss Nikki. Barnaby doesn't really talk about himself very much, but I can tell he really loves the story of the Little Prince. Maybe it's because he feels just like the Little Prince, trapped in a castle and all.
A castle? Barnaby lives in a castle?
Not exactly. It's because Barnaby's parents are always so busy, so he feels really lonely, just like how the Little Prince was trapped in the castle for so many years. If you ever meet Barnaby, Miss Nikki, you should talk to him about the Little Prince's story. He'd love that.
That's right. And also, if you happen to see him, Miss Nikki, be sure to tell him to come hang out with us.
I promise.
Finale and Finn, do you still want to ride the Thuddy Squash spin?
Yes, yes. We're going now. Bye, Miss Nikki. Bye, Momo.
Luluco, Pepetto, the Slumber Sheep. Are they all characters from the fairy tale?
It's really strange. But judging from Luluco's reaction, she might not even realize she's a character from a fairy tale.
Should we tell her? She seems to think the fairy tale book is magic.
First, let's find Luluco. When we see her, we'll ask her what's going on.
Okay. Now where is... Oh. I was like, where do I need to go now? Apparently this way. There she is.
No other traces of magic. Fairy Nikki, I just checked and there's no trace of any other magic besides us.
Luluko, I have some questions for you.
Sure thing. No matter what you ask, I'll give you the most honest answer.
You told us that you're from Dreamvale, right? But according to what we discovered, Dreamvale only exists in a fairy tale.
A fairy tale? Oh, great fairy! Fairy Nikki, you're incredible! You even mastered the all-knowing spell!
All-knowing spell?
You've seen through my veil. My pathetic lies can't hold up anymore. I'm sorry, Fairy Nikki. Please let me explain everything. I'm not actually a fairy apprentice. I was born without much magical talent, so the Fairy Academy rejected me. But I've been training hard and using magic to help others. If I try hard enough, maybe one day I'll become a true fairy.
This training you're doing, how's it going?
On the last beginner's magic test, I scored a 60.
That sounds pretty good, but out of what?
500. But I've been trying. I've used magic to help rebuild the villagers' houses, change the kids' shoe colors, and even rescue a little bouncy bunny from a crevice. I know the Fairy Association doesn't want us practicing magic ourselves, but I've never used magic to do bad things.
I believe you. I just don't quite understand. How did you get from the fairy tale book to here?
I only remember being summoned by Barnaby's wish. Are fairy tale books magical? I'm sorry, my knowledge is a bit limited.
I've got a question too. If Luluko can already use magic, why does she insist on being a fairy?
Compared to real fairies, I'm just a novice. They're powerful, kind, and the very embodiment of miracles to everyone. When a fairy appears, she wipes away teardrops flickering in the candlelight, soothes the deep longings under the moonlight, and softens the late night's furrowed brows. I want to be like them, mastering more powerful magic, fulfilling my dreams, chasing away evil, and making the world a better place. I didn't mean to cause trouble, and I don't know why this is happening, but I'll take responsibility. With your help, I'm sure this crisis will get resolved.
Of course. The most urgent thing now is to find the slumber sheep. We'll talk about the rest later.
Thank you for your understanding, Fairy Nikki. Let's head to the riverbank up ahead and find a nice open spot to summon Pepetto.
So now we have to go face off against the slumber sheep. Whoa. Here we are.
Yeah, it's nice and open here. We won't have to worry about Pepetto falling and hitting a tree when he appears. It's a special spell I use to summon Pepetto. Just wave the fairy wand, picture Pepetto's face, and chant, Pepetto, Pepetto, time to go, time to show.
That tiny little wand in her giant, like, panda paw.
What a powerful summoning spell! Usually, Luluko has to spend hours getting me down from the magic vortex.
Pepetto, we fixed the fairy wand. Find any clues about the slumber sheep?
Of course. Even though I turned to stone, a Lumiwing's instincts never fade. The slumber sheep has hidden itself inside an aerial maze. It's tucked deep inside the maze's heart. But since only one of us has wings, we'll need to find another way up there.
Right now, I don't really think I can learn how to fly.
Maybe we don't need to. What about some sort of vehicle? Are there any magical flying vehicles in Dreamvale?
Magical flying vehicles? Let me think. Oh, what's that round thing over there?
That's one of Stoneville's amusement features. I saw a few kids sitting inside spinning around earlier. I think Finelli called it the Buddy Squash Spin.
Momo forgets that he flies, I guess. Literally. Literally. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, do you know what? I've got so many uncollected dues on this save.
Carry us and
Pretty
fly
much all
straight
the
to
time
Slumber
there's
Sheep's lair.
one in the background.
Like the time we flew over Big Squash Valley? You turned me into a big shell bug with rabbit teeth and a dog's head.
Can we trust this plan?
Only a senior fairy can master this magic. If I try it, it'll probably go wrong. But if it's you, Fairy Nikki, you'll definitely succeed.
It's a good plan, but the Slumber Sheep's curse is too powerful. The transformation won't last long. You'll need to get in fast.
Yeah, got it. I can't wait to ride the stone Lumiwing Thuddy Squash carriage.
Fairy Nikki, it's time to cast the morphing spell. Once Pepetto turns into a carriage, we'll set off together and defeat the Slumber Sheep.
Okay.
Oh dear. I had some on my main in one of these, but I still can't find it. Oh no! I wish I had a second device to use the map. Oh my gosh, yeah, if you're playing on mobile, because like that's, well actually no, I use my 2 monitors, but like the mobile is so handy with like checking for the map and stuff. So I can imagine obviously if that's the device that you use, it would be like a pain trying to, because I guess it'd be difficult to jump out of the game. I don't even know if you can. I think you have to exit the game to access anything else on your phone, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I tested Nikki on my phone that I don't even remember. But yeah, I can imagine that being a bit of a struggle.
Actually, I kind of forgot the morphing spell. Maybe you could remind me?
It will be an honor to help you, Fairy Nikki. Think of the object and the transformation. Then chant, Pepetto, Pepetto, from feather to carriage you go! With strong belief and plenty of magic, it'll work for sure. All right, Fairy Nikki, show us your most splendid morphing spell.
Yeah, they should just put it in game, to be honest. I so wished we were getting this as an actual item in the game. When I saw this in the teasers, I thought we were going to get something like it, and absolutely gutted that we don't.
We're coming for you, Slumber Sheep! Look out!
I can't take Nikki seriously in the panda seat. I wish they would put that. Oh wait, I just read that. I just read that.
Hopefully the magic lasts long enough for us to get there.
You can have multiple apps open. Sometimes you can resume. Sometimes it loads again. Okay. My new device has a split screen function. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, that would make it difficult because it shrinks down so much. Yeah, I can see that being a bit difficult. Okay.
Anyway, next
Right.
time, can you try to not turn my feathers into a carriage again? Oh, great fairy above. As a Lumiwing at my age, I really should take more care to look after my feathers.
Huh? But the morphing spell is supposed to transform you entirely into...
What's wrong? Did the morphing spell go wrong?
I think I mixed up the morphing spell and the plume spell. Sorry, Pepetto. Sorry, Fairy Nikki. I'll read the Elementary Magic Compendium 100 more times. I won't mess things up again.
Oh, thank the great fairy. At least it was just my feathers.
Oh jeez.
If we'd mixed up something like stupefying magic, that would
That
have
scared me. Spread.
I feel
Oh my
really
God.
tired now.
Jeez.
Fairy Nikki, I won't go inside and slow you down. I'll just wait for you here.
Okay, make sure you
I'm
stay
in
safe.
danger.
Thank you for following over on Twitch, Ella. I'll have a look at your cosplay in a second. I'll have to have a look at that.
As a Lumiwing, I'm excellent at going with the flow. I'll just wait here for you to defeat the Slumber Sheep and transform me back.
Don't worry, Pepetto. We'll handle the slumber sheep quickly.
That's right. Take it from me. Fairy Nikki is very skilled.
I believe in you. The Slumber Sheep's aura is deep within the maze. Please be extra careful.
Nikki, the slumber sheep should be deep in the maze. Let's proceed with caution.
Right, so I'm gonna go through this and we're gonna get all the little chests and stuff that we need.
Hey, Nikki, that stone ahead seems to have the slumber sheep's magical aura lingering on it. Let's check it out.
Okay. We'll jump across. And then we'll head left first of all
Magic, just like
to grab this chest.
sense a lot more similar auras around here.
And then we'll pick up this stone thing.
Come on, let's rescue all of them at once.
So I think the next thing I will do is I'll go around the outside here. The mazes can be very complicated. I'm sure, wait, did I not? I feel like I jumped that last time, but now it looks really far. It does, it looks way too far. Okay, I must have came out the edge. I jumped on the other side, that's where I jumped, okay. It's all right, I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. We'll go around here, and then, round this way? Destroy these. Okay, I think, is it round this way? Yeah, okay, here it is. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Okay. And this is when I jumped over. I knew there was a bit I jumped over. Okay, this bit we jump over. And then we head round here. Okay. So I need to come up in here. Because round here's another chest. There we go. I'm in 3 out of 9. Textures make me too dizzy to attempt again. I hate it when the textures are like, yeah, when it messes with you visually and it's kind of like hard to, yeah, I get that. I totally understand that. I get the struggle. Okay, where am I going? I want to come back. Oh, hold on. I'll just kill this little guy here. I'll come up round here.
More petrified animals over there too.
Now we're in the middle. I'll quickly grab this guy.
There shouldn't be any more petrified animals in the maze.
Hopefully all the animals will make it safely back to their homes.
Alright, I think that's everything in this section. Let me head back to the beginning. Oh, we'll grab these, bling. Every little bling helps. Welcome back, Mr. Left Shark. Welcome back, welcome back. The second one is where's that? Oh my gosh, the second one was so confusing. The second one was a pain. The second one was a real pain. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pain. Okay. So I've done 1, 2, 3. So I'm missing one from the beginning, I think. Hold on. Let me try and make sure I'm at the beginning to reorient myself. Okay, yeah, so I'm at the beginning. So I need to come down this way and left. And then we come right. And then we go left, but instead I head down this way and come round. There we go. Okay, that's my next chest. And then we'll head back to the beginning again to try and get the chests on the right side of the map. Okay, so again, this is the beginning. We can go right. And then I think if I come around here... Oh! There should be one around here. Yes. And then we'll come back out. And we'll come around here. And then I think... Down... Oh, yeah! Oh my gosh. It's right here. Okay, I did that one. And then there's one more on this level, which I think if I go around here... Yeah, it's there. Okay. Right. So I miss it. What one did I miss? I've done 3 on this side. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I've missed one. I've missed one here. Okay, hold on. I know. I think I can cheese it. Because it should be round over on that side. Oh wait, maybe if I come around this way? Right, wait. I know where I am. I know where I am. Okay. So, oh, it's there. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. So silly. It was right in front of my eyes. Okay. There we go. So now we've only got one more to get, which we have to jump over for. Okay. Now I just have to find my way out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me see if I can get to the X. Okay, right. I think I need to go around here. No, not this way. The 5th maze was pretty easy. Okay, I don't think I've done the 5th one. I'm not too bothered about missing the chests. Aww. Too bad my second account is on EU and I have to do them again. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me... Sorry, I missed some of chat and I feel bad. Oh yeah, there should be like multiplayer. Can we do these co-op? I'm off today and it's the last day of my 4-day streaming for the affiliate. Oh my gosh, Mr. Left, how is that going? Hopefully you're about there for your affiliate, I take it. Hopefully. I did finish it myself though, so assuming I could do it again. Oh yeah, I've gotten all the animals now, it'd just be the chest. Yeah, okay. I didn't get one chest and couldn't be bothered looking for it. Okay, that's valid. That is very, very valid. I think it will be good. Yesterday I had a raid from Mr. Star. That's amazing. I did hear him say he was gonna raid, but I went to bed before Mr. Star even finished his stream. So oh my gosh, I'm getting lost, guys. How do I get to it? Around here? No, didn't I just come from here? Why did we get lost? I'm so... Why am I lost? Okay. I need to head round. Okay, hold on. I got this. I know where I'm going. Okay. Around here that I can get? No. I know where I'm going, immediately gets lost. I swear, when I played through this on my main account, it was I didn't struggle this bad. I didn't struggle this bad last time. Okay, round here. Round and round and round we go. Oh dear. here. And that should be round here. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Yeah, I think Mr. Star sometimes does Twitch raids, not always. Usually he tends to focus on YouTube, which I get, like, if that's your primary platform, because that's what I usually do, is I usually do raids on YouTube, because usually that's my main platform. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ah! Okay, I did it. I survived. I survived. It's okay.
Maybe they were drawn here by the evil magic of the slumber sheep. We'll need to purify them.
I've got to jump down here. And then I can get the last chest, which is here. Perfect. Perfectly splendid. Okay.
Look, it's Barnaby. It's the slumber sheep. Fairy Nikki, focus all your magic into the fairy wand.
I struggled with this one. I needed to go back later to find all the chests. It can be a bit of a tricky one. Momo running in his little panda suit. I'm so obsessed with that fairy outfit. It's so good.
Luluko!
I really thought those sleeves were separate. Honestly, when you left the comment, I could see it when you said about it. Because I think you left the comment saying you thought they were separate. And I was like, do you know what? I think maybe you are right. Maybe you are right. They do look, I mean, to be fair,
Okay?
they usually are separate, aren't they, sometimes?
I'm fine, but I think Luluko fainted. Is she okay?
It's probably because of the strong magical shock. Luckily, she's not hurt. She just needs some rest. I'll take her to a place with lots of magic. Pretty soon, she'll wake up.
Oh, this is...
Are you okay, Barnaby? Are you hurt?
I think I had a very long dream. What happened? I remember I made a wish to that special wish bottle for Luluko to appear by my side, and then she really showed up. After that, everything's a blur. I didn't expect my wish to cause so much trouble. I'm so sorry, Miss Nikki.
It's okay, Barnaby. Oh, earlier I met your friends in the village. They told me you love the story of the little prince from Dreamvale Tales.
Yes. My mom and dad are always working, so I'm often home alone, even during Playful Hearts Day. I wish for Luluko to be here with me, just like she went to the castle to save the little prince, and take me away from my own castle.
Maybe you could try escaping your castle yourself.
Escape my castle myself?
Your friends told me that you don't ever share your troubles, that you tend to keep them to yourself. The truth is, they all care deeply about you and quietly look out for you. It's like in fairy tales, where sunflowers chase the sun and moonstones reflect the moon. Just like Pepetto and Luluko never part from each other's side.
And just like me and Nikki.
The prince in the story was cursed by a slumber sheep. But your parents aren't scary slumber sheep. If you're feeling lonely, try talking to them. In reality, your parents are also your fairies, and they would love to listen to your thoughts. Of course, if you ever need help, Momo and I will happily be your friends.
Thank you, Miss Nikki and Momo. I may not understand it all yet, but I'll try.
Moonstone, they couldn't find any other word. Hey, at this point, right, Gameloft, the Dreamlight Valley and Infinity Nikki are just like stealing from each other at this point. They're just taking each other, like, you know, Dreamlight Valley's taking the camera stuff. I already have the wings, dress, wings, necklace, and hat. It's such a beautiful outfit. I had to get it. I had to get it. It's a look Infinity Nikki is going down. Let's steal from them. Literally missed the left shout. They were like, they're going through a rough patch right now. Why don't we just steal their player base?
Nikki, after watching you, I'm starting to understand why Luluko wanted to be a fairy so bad. Ugh. I wonder when Luluko will wake up. And her fairy wand, it's basically a busted up kid-sized fishing rod now.
Speaking of which, we do still have time to collect Fey Whisper fruits and fix the fairy wand.
I'll help too. Miss Nikki, you've been working so hard because of me. I should help out too.
Barnaby! Barnaby!
It's Finn and the others. Miss Nikki, let's go talk to them. Once they know Luluko's in trouble, they'll all want to help out too. And I don't want to leave their side again.
Okay, where are the children? Oh, they're over here. Then Infinity Nikki said, let's steal the word Moonstone they stole from us. I'm not unhappy with DDB implementing Infinity Nikki stuff. Yeah, I definitely think that is one of the things. I love some of the additions that Dreamlight Valley have made. As much as, like, I feel like this Star Path isn't as good, there's definitely directions that Disney Dreamlight Valley is going in that I love. I love the fact that we've finally got a good grid system so we can finally center things and properly align them. I love the new camera mode changes. I think they're so good. So it's certainly very, very promising, the direction the game is going in, and I've got a lot of love for Dreamlight Valley at the moment. We laugh and say Infinity Nikki stuff, but it's basic camera settings. Yeah, that is true. It is basic camera settings. Yeah, the camera improvements, the more detailed outfits, 100%, absolutely. I'm glad that Nikki came out when it did with the features it has, especially the camera, and I'm glad, yeah. I mean, I definitely think there is influence among the space. They can certainly see what's happening. I mean, let's face it, Sims did a whole survey on Inzoi when Inzoi came out. So, you know, these game companies, they're not dumb. They do see what other companies are doing, and they'll take influence, especially they'll take influence from sort of player responses as well, because I'm sure there has been no end of complaints about the Dreamlight Valley camera mode and how it could be better. So I definitely think, you know, these companies aren't stupid. They kind of see what others do good and go, okay, well, what can we do along a similar vein to improve our game and stuff like that. Yeah, the water dress in the Star Path is definitely very, very Whisper of the Waves coded. They're very, very similar. Saggy! Hi! Hi, lovely! Oh my gosh, wait, I don't know if I still have... I changed a lot of my settings on Twitch, so I don't know if all my commands carried over. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Oh my gosh, I hope it does do the shout out. If not, hold on, I know a way I can do it. I can do it this way. Shout out. I forgot that YouTube, not YouTube, Twitch has its own shout out system anyway. There we go. Let me do a shout out for Saggy. Saggy is the most lovely person ever. You should all check her out. She's amazing. It's great to see you, lovely. It's great to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, there are only so many unique ideas. I definitely agree, Melissa. Absolutely. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Also, I want to say your new VTuber debut, she is beautiful. Such a beautiful model. I did see that. I was lurking the other day when you were doing your karaoke stream and everything as well. That was so fun. I'm so glad you could be here. I'm so glad. It's so great to see you. It is really good. I know like I could see you most times, like, and I do sometimes lurk in your streams and everything, but it's nice to have you here with us. Oh yeah, your picture, Ella. Let me take a brief look. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That is so pretty. Oh, I love that. You did amazing with that. Absolutely amazing job, Ella. Brilliant. That looks so good.
Barnaby, where did you run off to the other day? Why didn't you come hang out with us?
Yeah, Barnaby, we painted a beautiful pattern on the bear sound toy today, and Miss Nikki even joined in to help. You missed it.
Let me explain. I have something really important I need to
How's
help with.
Infinity Nikki going? It's going well, actually. I mean, to be fair, they had a bit of a messy update with 1.5. They kind of messed with the story and they had a really buggy update, which was not fun. that was not fun. A lot of people had troubles that update, but it's good. I don't dedicate as much time as what I used to. I think the problem is that 1.5 should have been a big update, and the problem was it fell short. So now I'm kind of just waiting for the housing update and hoping that housing and decorating brings a lot to it and everything. That's kind of what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on, really, to hope that brings a bit more depth to it, because I think it's going to be a while before we start exploring proper new areas. So I think some of the updates have been a bit smaller. They haven't had a lot of content to them, but I still love the game. I still like the dressing up, and the outfits in this game are so good. They're so good, but I am just waiting for some with a bit more flesh to it, a bit more of a meteor update. Let's just say that. Oh my gosh, yeah, the carriage in that cutscene from earlier is so Cinderella coded. It so is. It's 100% the inspiration.
Something important? What is it? Luluko's in trouble. We all need to gather materials to help fix her fairy wand.
Is this one of the stories in Dreamvale Tales? I don't remember that part.
It's not a story. It's real. Finn, Luluko's in danger. You'll help her, right?
Of course.
And you, Finelli? You'll help too, right?
Of course. I love Luluko most of all.
Well, if Luluko's in danger, then maybe...
Dream. Yeah, I mean, there are maybe some similarities with Still Left Shy.
Miss Nikki, how do we fix the fairy wand? If we all help, we'll fix it in no time.
Barnaby, you've been gone for so long, and with the way you're talking about Luluko and the fairy wand, have you been reading too many fairy tales?
Did Luluko really appear? And do you think she can turn me into a scarf moth?
Why does she want to be a scarf
I'll
moth?
explain everything later, but first we need to fix the fairy wand.
This should be good to go. Next up is the wand's core.
Nikki! Momo! Luluko's awake!
Okay. Oh wait, no, she's over here. Oh jeez, that scared me. Weasley is hacking. Thank you for following over on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Said the guy that sang Crane to have a wish come true. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh wait, are you talking about the thingy in the first bit where you're in the dream thingy? Yeah. At first I was a bit confused, but yes, the dream, whatever you call it, and you have to ride the crane. When he says you're reading too much fairy tales.
The maze! Barnaby! Is everyone safe?
Don't worry, Luluko. We've already banished the slumber sheep.
Yeah, we did all the jobs whilst you were passed out. I thought you'd already followed me on Twitch too, to be fair. I thought you had already, so I don't know what happened there.
Luluko, how do you feel now? You've been unconscious for a while.
I'm good. I feel refreshed, and my magic is slowly coming back. I feel amazing.
Luluko, I was going to say, it seems like your magic hasn't really recovered at all.
Well, my magic has always been pretty weak, so the difference is pretty small.
No, not that. There's really none at all. I can feel my magic slowly returning, so yours should be too. Could there be other curses that haven't been dispelled? Once my magic is fully restored, I'll seek out the remaining monsters.
Exactly. We're also trying to fix the wand's core. Don't worry, Luluko. We'll help you restore your magic.
Fairy Nikki, Pepetto, you... don't waste your time. It turns out that accidentally, I used up the last of my magic. I don't think I can restore it anymore.
How tragic.
All of it?
Was it during the battle with the slumber sheep? When you touched me, I felt a warm energy. That was it, right?
I told you! If you use up all your magic before the slumber sheep disappears, you'll stay a Barasson forever!
Is there still a way to turn her back? There must be a way, right?
No need to worry. The only reason I wanted to become a fairy was to gain stronger magic, to drive away evil and bring happiness. Although I may never become a fairy again, I don't regret what happened, because I helped drive away the slumber sheep. I'm really just so happy to have met all of you here, and to have experienced this journey together.
Are you going back to the fairy tale?
There's a power. It's drawing us back to Dreamvale.
But we haven't finished fixing the fairy wand.
Oh no.
It's okay, Nikki. The fairy wand will get fixed, and I'll be just fine. I'll keep helping everyone with fixing their houses, changing colors, rescuing stuck animals, and so much more. I believe one day, our wishes will all come true. Even if I'm just a Barasson, I'll keep trying. Anyway, now I actually think Barasons are pretty cute. There aren't any Barasons in Dreamvale yet. How unique! Goodbye, Fairy Nikki! In the name of the Great Fairy, I wish you all the best!
Luluko, everyone who's heard your story will always believe in you. Thank you. You'll become the greatest fairy ever. We'll meet again one day.
In Dreamvale, there is a girl, and her name is Luluko. She wanted to be a fairy, bringing happiness to others, but her path was
Oh, I
fraught
just
with
heard a
difficulties.
cat meow, and I think my cat's outside the door.
One day, she arrived in a magical land and met the most powerful fairy she had ever seen. The pink-haired fairy with her cat messenger called upon her old friends, igniting hope.
I love this art style. I think it's so cute.
She gathered heartfelt essence and repaired the fairy wand. They raced through the skies, soaring over clouds and endless horizons. On they continued. They subdued mischievous monsters and even woke a sleeping prince. As they parted, the pink-haired fairy's powerful and heartfelt blessing infused the fairy wand with boundless magic. And Luluco finally became the fairy she'd always dreamed of. Her adventure continued, but she would never forget her pink-haired friend who created a miracle.
Aww. So
The
cute.
story in the book has become Miss Nikki and Luluco's story.
Whoa! Luluco became such a powerful fairy.
Luluco, that's amazing.
Barnaby?
Finn, actually...
Were you just talking to a Barasant? That Barasant kept going coo-coo-coo-coo-coo, and then coo-coo-coo-coo-coo, and it even glowed. Then whoosh, it disappeared.
Barnaby, when did you learn the Barasant language? I want to learn it too.
Well...
Also, didn't you say Luluco came to the real world? Why did you call that Barasant Luluco then?
You're not gonna tell me that Barasant's name is Luluco, are you?
Actually... Oh, I get it.
What is it?
This must be Miss Nikki and Barnaby's Playful Hearts program, a Dreamville Tales stage play. Miss Nikki, your acting was amazing. You were so into it, even with a Barasant. It was all just so touching.
Yes,
How did the
acting.
Barasant end up in the book? Did Miss Nikki do that?
It's obviously a special effect Miss Nikki prepared. Nikki used her whim to make the performance even more exciting.
So that's why you disappeared for so long, Barnaby. You were preparing for this. Darn it, I can't be upstaged. Finelli, let's do a story about the Great Fairy and the Princess.
I forgot. They can't understand what Luluco says.
Miss Nikki, this book, please take it. It's a record of your epic adventures with Luluco. It's one of a kind and you deserve to have it. Also, everyone made it through safely thanks to you, Miss Nikki.
I just realized that Luluco and Pepetto are just like Nikki and me. They're always there for each other, ready to face any adventure.
Now Luluco and Pepetto are continuing their adventure, and Momo and I will continue ours. Barnaby, you need to continue
A stage play, just like the fireworks season. Yes, I feel like we've done this before.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Barnaby, where did you find a Barasant that can act? I want one too.
Do you know what I find so hilarious? Is that they live in this world where there are obviously things like PCs and Feywish Sprite, and the idea of Luluco being a Barasant is so unbelievable that they believe this has to be a stage performance. But they can wrap their heads around the idea of Feywish Sprites and PCs, but no, a fairy chicken is a step too far. Oh dear, oh my days. Okay, that was fun, that was cute, I like that. Let's okay, I've got that task done, which is good. Okay. And now I can collect some of this. I'm gonna have to work on these quests, go through all of these. Oh, and then we've got these. So I've got a few photos here that I need to grab a photo of, which should be fairly easy to do, to be honest. Oh, I should grab the rewards for that first of all. There we are, because those diamonds help. She says while she's on this save, which has got a ton of them available. Okay, we've got that and we've got that. And we've also got this. Okay, and we've got that. Okay, let's go into the store. Let me change my diamonds over. There we go. Hey, 376. I'm looking forward to spending those eventually. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for now. Hold on. Actually, one quick thing. If I go, hold on. If I come into here, now that I've got you on here, is yours on here? Okay, everyone, if you wanted to see, this is the cosplay one that Ella did. This is so good. That's really good. It's so pretty. Those sleeves are gorgeous. Absolutely love that. What else have we got? So many different ones. Oh, that's cute. Very, very cute. Okay, right. Okay, I think that does that there. It was very beautiful. It was very well done. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Yeah, I see what you mean about the kind of the German influence or the Bavarian influence, definitely. Especially when it comes to the castles, definitely. Yeah, and the Twin Moon Kingdom exists, like, but for some reason that chicking is just a stretch too far. A stretch too far. Yes, thank you everyone for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I did really enjoy this. Thank you for all the likes over on YouTube. I really appreciate that too. Do I have, make sure you've claimed your drops if you haven't, by the way, guys. Make sure you have claimed them. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I will raid over on Twitch because I haven't done one for a while. So if you Twitch guys are happy to do a little raid, I would really appreciate that, to be fair. We can go and do a raid over there. So let me set that up. Hold on. Raid channel. Let me set up my screen actually for ending. Stream ending. Thank you everyone. Obviously anyone on YouTube, if you want to, feel free to come over to Twitch if you want to join in on the raid. But we're gonna go raid. We're gonna do a raid. Thank you for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. All the love to you. Yeah, if only Mr. Left Shark was live, if only. But thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have the absolute best day. And I'll be sure to see you tomorrow for a stream. It will be Disney. We'll be going over your dream snaps on stream. So make sure you're there for that. But have a wonderful time, guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, friends. Bye, guys.